Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Gary's Mod. And the map I'm going to be exploring tonight is Rot. As the workshop page describes it, it's a dark old mansion atop a misty mountain deep in a Transylvanian forest. Now, I don't know what kind of strange invitation from a distant relative I've never heard of brought me here, but honestly, this seems like my childhood dream. I must say, I'm super digging the aesthetic they've gone for here. They've gone full Scooby-Doo with it. Seemingly not based on any kind of real location, just piling on all the cliches all at once. The dark old mansion on top of Transylvanian mountain, middle of a haunted forest with the glowing yellow eyes staring at us from a darkened window. I can tell I'm going to love this. But we've got a couple of different ways we can go. We can go through that door on the left, in through the front door, or around through the gardens. I think I'm going to go straight through the front door. Whoops. Somebody spilled the punch there. I guess that's just one of the dangers of hosting a party of this size and splendor. I guess there's karaoke in the back. Incidentally, where are the other guests? Some very nice choices in artwork. I can't wait to meet the host and ask them about them. Oh my god. The host is Nicolas Cage? I'm gonna get to meet Nicolas Cage? Oh, where is he? He must be around here somewhere. What's going on with that? Oh, I don't know if you can see that. There's like a weird flickering texture thing going on with that. I wasn't sure if it was going to pull a Haunted Mansion thing where, like, the face decays before my eyes, but I think it's just a texture bug. Alright, well, moving on. We've got to find him somewhere. Maybe this is just the entrance and the real party's being held in a wine cellar or something? Did you hear that? Oh, that was such a nice touch. Just the faintest hint of piano music in amongst the creaking and groaning of the house. I want to own a house like this so badly. I mean, look, forget the dilapidated nature, the broken railings. It's unsafe. Stuff like that I can fix up. I can sweep away the cobwebs. But this is what I think of when I think creepy and comfy. I think it's an aesthetic that, to me, is highly informed by the old scary movies that I used to take out from the library. Always an old dark house like this. Some old rich heiress wandering, looking for the source of that spooky noise with only a candle in hand as she descends the staircase. All while that synthy music, distorted even further by the well-worn VHS tape. I just love the whole look and feel so much. Can we open this? No. I'm going to assume that any door that isn't already opened can't be opened. Now, I actually had to look this up, but it seems like the stands for Monster Mash, which is a game mode that basically, it's murder, but everyone's playing as monsters. I could see that being a really fun time on a map like this. And I really love... See, they've got all this, like... They've got all this cheesy stuff. The big fake spider in the cobweb. At least I hope that's fake. The glowing eyes in the window. It's like they've taken genuine, like, classic horror tropes and merged them with, like, Scooby-Doo tier horror in a way that's like disarming, but at the same time genuinely a little bit spooky. I mean, some of these sounds are actually getting to me a little bit. Sure, sometimes you'll hear the wolf howl, but that's in amongst the constant sound of a fireplace burning somewhere, the thunder of a, now that I think about it, non-existent storm overhead. And yep, there's that other guy's cousin. But all the while, every once in a while, there's whispers, a slightly too realistic scream, or even more subtly, just a few seconds of piano music that has all but gone away by the time you even notice it. It's almost like you've been invited to a Halloween party that is so dense with the spooks that you'll never even notice the real horror in amongst it. That image is older than dirt, but it's always bothered me. Ooh. Are you the ticket taker? I came here by invitation, so do I give that to you? Can I take you with me? No. That would have made my day if I could take that with me. Actually, now that I look at it, Darwin? Oh, when did you start working here? I want to hear all about it after I finished exploring. Raynham Hall. This is one of my favorite ghost pictures. You know, actually, if you were to invert that image, it almost looks like it could be this staircase. I don't know if that's the intention of including it here, but I could totally see that as a reason, and if so, bravo. Alright, well, Darwin, I'm going to take a little bit of a look around. You just enjoy yourself, okay? Don't work too hard. And don't go anywhere. Oh, my. Ooh, hors d'oeuvres. Curse you, uninteractable objects. This must be the library. Arcane knowledge at my fingertips. This is my jam. Is there a gap here? Something we can perhaps interact with? I don't know if you can see that. Maybe it's just a slight error in the map, but yeah, this is absolutely my thing. Wandering corridors lined with books? Only by candlelight while I can hear thunder outside. Imagine just pulling up a chair in this corner over here, sitting down to read some spooky stories. I want to live here. I want to live here so bad. Oh, is that what this is? Is this one of those things where it's stated in my long-lost uncle's will that if I can spend a night here, that I get to keep the house? Because that is such a no-brainer. Like, look, I don't even care if there's some ghost that's going to try and kill me in the 11th hour. I'll get the safety Glock, okay? I have experience with that type of thing. I would do anything for this. Okay, well, the ethereal cries of all who have perished in this home. You know, I'm willing to pay a little bit less, but, you know, it's worth it. It's an annoyance, but every house has its quirks. Oh my god, I am so putting, like, an Elvira couch in front of this. Even more. I feel so bad for Nicolas Cage. He's going to have so much cleaning up to do. I mean, leave it to drunk party guests to try and drink wine while standing on top of a ladder. Oh, my. Oh, look at this view. Wait, Lightning, I'm going to need you to flash again so everybody can see this. Oh, it's so dark. I don't know how well it's going to even show up on the screen, but you can actually see the mist rolling over the mountains. Oh, what a view. Come on, Lightning, flash again so I can get a better view. I'm definitely going to be putting a second Elvira couch right here. So many places. I'm not going to be able to decide where I sit down to read. Absolutely gorgeous. Imagine falling asleep with a book on your chest, waking up and seeing the sunrise over this. See, the ghosts even agree. And I'd know what my cause of death would be. I'd eventually fall and break my neck running up and down the spiral staircase all day long. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Oh, wow, it even... maybe I won't have long to wait. This is actually... I don't know if it's actually possible to clip stairs like this properly, but it's actually surprisingly smooth compared to some other stairs I've played with in VR. What is it about a 2-story library that just doubles the comfy factor in a linear fashion? Another broken railing, we'll have to fix that. A lot of accidents these partygoers have had. Darwin, I told you to stay put. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, I thought you were someone else. God, I am such a racist. That's a cool feature. That's a nice touch. That genuinely caught me off guard after all this time. I did not expect to see any movement from this. That photo right there might actually be a genuine case of postmortem photography. You know, photography was a lot more expensive. It was more of a luxury thing to have a portrait taken, and, you know, if someone died, it was like, okay, well, it's now or never. And, you know, of course, the child mortality rate used to be a lot higher, so when it happened, they would sometimes pose them up like this. Very morbid practice. As for that, I don't know if I'm allowed to show that on YouTube or not. I know that used to be a common suicide method, but I don't know if that's a real image or not. Now, another interesting bit of historical trivia about this one. This was actually done using the very first iteration of the Face Swap app on the iOS beta back in 1888. That baby was actually possessed. It was the whole thing. But they patched that out. Don't worry about it. Back in the main hall, I see. Cage still watchfully watching over us. God, it really is so weird how no matter what angle I stand at, it looks like he's looking right at me. I'm kind of starstruck, to be honest. Are these openable? I'm assuming probably not, but anytime I see a door, I just have to satisfy that curiosity. This place is so cool, and I really don't want to miss anything. Oh, this window's open. We can climb out onto the balcony. I wonder what shenanigans we can get up to up on the roof. I could probably jump to this if I wanted, but I'll save that for later, if there's even any reason to do so. Alright, climb back in. I'm probably overstepping my bounds and making myself a little bit too at home, but that's how squatters' rights work, right? If you make yourself at home enough in a house during a party, it legally becomes yours if you can manage to stay there for about 10 years. Oddly enough, out of every room I've explored, this bedroom is the least comfy. I like sleeping in a more enclosed area. I actually like my bedrooms to be small. Plus, I'd probably do most of my sleeping in the library anyway. Okay, that is just a delightfully creepy picture. I don't know why, but I like this a lot. Ah! Okay, I think that's because I got too close to the ladder and was flung out. From my point of view, it was like something came up from behind and pushed me. Can't rule that out, of course. Alright, let's climb back up and continue our explore. Oop. God, I love the artwork here so much. How crazy would it be if just every time you entered this room, that deer was at a different angle? Actually, I've always found the eyes on deer to be extremely creepy. The way they have to, like, turn it sort of sideways to look at you. It's that weird, like, sort of condescending glance. Like they know something you don't. I think that's why people like to shoot them, is because of how smug they are. How you doing, Darwin? Holding down the... I keep doing it. And then again, for all I know, maybe he's more mobile these days. Last time I saw him on his feet was in that elevator. I feel like these gardens go a lot farther back than I remembered. Or maybe I'm just perceiving it wrong. I haven't really been paying too much attention to how everything connects to everything else. It feels like I've covered a lot of ground, but I don't think this map is actually that big. However, some rooms certainly are very tall. This is very cool. Ah, that must be Nick Cage's brother. Yep, and we're right back around to the main hall. Which begs the question, what are they hiding behind this ginormous pair of double doors? Have we been here already? No, I don't think so. Ah, and that must be Nick Cage's mother, and his father, and... oh, there's Grandma, covered in the shroud. They had to do that because she was horribly disfigured in a baking accident. This seems like a dead end. I'm going to once again assume that I can't open this door. No, God... I feel like you could expand on this map so much. If anything, just to give me more rooms to walk around in. Ooh, a piano. You know, I'm something of a pianist myself. I didn't expect it to actually work. Okay, I just jump scared myself. Is it repeatable? Why do I get the very spine-chilling impression that doing that 3 times is like ringing the help bell at a hotel lobby? I feel like something's coming. I don't want to stick around for that. Can I crawl into this hole in the wall? I don't think so, but if I could, that is absolutely what I would be doing right now. Alright, I think I've fully explored the house at this point, right? So I guess let's go check out the gardens. Wait, have I seen this already? Okay, I've been through here. I don't know if I've been through this door on the lower floor. Okay, artwork got a jump scare out of me. This video is actually living up to its expectations quite well. It's always when you let your guard down for jump scares that they start to hit in full force. First the piano and now this. Oh, what an absolutely ghastly piece of artwork, though. I love it. You know, we're like 50 for 50 on me loving every piece of artwork and portrait in this house. I hope all of it comes with it when it becomes mine. Which is an assumption that I've just strolled on in here, carrying with me the whole time. Hello. Yeah, it looks like we can jump up and out of here with that couch. Hang on. I may need to... actually, no. Let's do this properly. There's drag marks in the fruit punch. Somebody must have taken not only spilled their fruit punch, but then slipped in it and embarrassingly crawled into the bathroom to wash it off. Alright, well, if we're gonna investigate, we're gonna investigate properly. There actually is something beyond this door. Ow. But there's nothing beyond me, apparently. We can't open this. What's in? That could not have been more ill-timed. Alright, so I heroically pushed my way through the door and found that the blood trail ends in a large pool at the oven. And thinking back to the Lady of Raynham Hall and the photo of the woman in the oven, it kind of leads me to believe that maybe some of the more gruesome scenes depicted in these pictures are intended to be perhaps things that have happened in this house. I'm almost afraid to see if there's anything in the bucket. No. Some real tension as I approach that. Look at the size of that moon. Absolutely gorgeous. Can we enter this door here? No. Like I said, I think the reason none of the doors open is because this is intended for a certain game mode that may in some way be disrupted by having openable doors. Now let's finish off by exploring this garden. This ledge, a beautiful place to sit down on a windy night. There's that window that launched me out earlier. Okay, that was a slightly more aggressive sound than I'm used to hearing. Here's that second part of the garden that I have not yet been to, although I did walk along that upper walkway. Anything more for us to explore here? No, this door seems closed. What about this way? Yes, we have been here before. But the final question is, what's beyond these doors? I guess we'll never know. Oh my! Oh, what better way to end this video? Darwin, you can walk again! Oh, well played, map creator. Oh, beautiful. If you guys want to try this map out for yourself, the link, of course, will be down below in the description. I gotta get a couple of friends together and play that Monster Mash game mode on here. That would be so much fun, I think. If you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to do that is at the Discord, which I will also link in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Oh, wait, my hand's not working right because I have a lantern in it. That lantern is so heavy I can't even swing my arm. Oh, this map was such a delight. I love that so much. Yes, play us out, Ghost Pianist.